This video is not an attack. It is an invitation to examine claims carefully, an invitation to question assumptions, an invitation to search honestly. If Christianity is false, it should be rejected. If it is true, it should not be diluted. Truth deserves clarity, and the search for it deserves courage.
If truth is real, if contradictions matter, if historical claims can be evaluated, then yes, Christianity either is uniquely true or it is false. But it cannot be one of many equally valid contradictions. The question is not, is it popular? Is it comfortable? Is it culturally acceptable? The question is it true?
There is a difference between "I believe this is true" and "I am superior to you." Christian conviction should never become arrogance. If Christianity is true, it teaches humility because salvation is not earned, it is received. That removes pride. Believing something is true does not require hating others. It requires clarity. Why does exclusivity offend people? Because it implies not all paths are correct. But in every area of life, truth excludes. Medicine excludes wrong diagnoses. Science excludes incorrect theories. Math excludes wrong answers. Religion is not automatically different. The real discomfort is not exclusivity. It is the possibility of being wrong. Christianity is historically rooted. It does not only present spiritual ideas, it presents an event, the resurrection. If Jesus did not rise from the dead, Christianity is false. That is a bold statement, but it is intellectually honest. The early disciples claimed to see him alive. They were persecuted. Many were killed. People may die for something they believe is true, but they rarely die for something they know is false. The resurrection is not blind faith. It is a historical claim open to examination. Everything in Christianity stands or falls on one person, Jesus. Not just his teachings, not just his morality, but his identity. He claimed authority to forgive sins. He claimed unity with God. He predicted his death and resurrection. If those claims are false, Christianity collapses. If they are true, everything changes. Other religions respect Jesus as a teacher or prophet. Christianity declares him as God in flesh. That is not a small difference. That is the difference. Here is what makes Christianity radically different. Most religions say, climb the mountain, improve yourself, earn enlightenment, obey the law, do enough good. Christianity says, you cannot climb high enough, you cannot be good enough, so God came down. That is fundamentally different. Grace instead of achievement, rescue instead of self-improvement, relationship instead of ritual. Christianity is not primarily about moral instruction, it is about divine intervention. That alone makes it unique among world religions. Truth, by definition, excludes its opposite. If I say the earth is round and someone else says the earth is flat, both statements cannot be equally true. Tolerance means respecting people. It does not mean pretending contradictions disappear. So when Christianity claims exclusivity, it is not automatically arrogance. It is a truth claim, and every religion makes one. Even the statement, all religions are equally true, is itself an exclusive claim. It excludes religions that say they are uniquely true. You cannot escape exclusivity. The only question is, which claim matches reality? You've probably heard this before. All religions basically teach the same thing. Be kind, be moral, love others. At a surface level, yes, many religions share moral principles. but when you go deeper, they are radically different. Christianity teaches God is personal. Humans are separated from God by sin. Salvation comes through grace, not works. Jesus is God incarnate. Islam teaches God is strictly one and cannot become human. Jesus is a prophet, not divine. Salvation depends on submission and deeds. Buddhism does not center on a personal creator God at all. Hinduism presents multiple paths and understandings of ultimate reality. These are not minor differences, they are foundational contradictions, and contradictory claims cannot all be true in the same sense.
We live in a world that celebrates diversity of belief, and that is not a bad thing. But there is one statement that modern culture struggles with. There is only one true religion. To many people, that sounds arrogant, intolerant, narrow-minded. But here's the real question. If truth exists, can it contradict itself? If one religion says God is personal and another says God is impersonal, both cannot be correct in the same way. If one says salvation comes by grace and another says it comes by works, both cannot simultaneously be true. So the question is not emotional, it is logical. Is Christianity the only true religion, or are all religions simply different paths to the same destination? Let's explore this honestly.